What's up, y'all, and Hey guys, welcome to TigerClash. This is Jack Glenn with Evan Norman and Courtney Fencl. Today, our topic is going to be football versus football. Courtney, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're qualified to talk about football?
I'm Courtney Fencl. I'm a senior, and I played soccer from when I was 3 up until my junior year. But then I quit.
Okay, thank you. Evan, tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're qualified to talk about football.
I'm Evan Norman.
He's not qualified.
I'm Evan Norman. I'm a junior. And I would say I'm qualified to play football, or I'm qualified to talk about football because, no, I have not played football, but I'm an avid football watcher, and I'm also an avid, good to argue this, because I've also played football or soccer for multiple years, and I can kind of talk both sides and see why football's better.
All right, thank you, Evan. All right, let's get into it. Courtney, opening arguments. Why is football better than football?
See, I think soccer is... Wait, do I have to call it football?
No.
Okay, good, because I don't want to. I think soccer is a very, more exciting game because football, there's a lot of, stoppage, And it's, you play for, 30 seconds and then you stop and you get, a water break. Soccer is, definitely, I feel like there's a lot more, tension and, it's definitely more exciting. It's more fast-paced. Do you have something to say?
No, you got it.
It's faster paced and yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all I have to say for right now.
Evan, rebuttal?
I would not say soccer's fast-paced, especially at a professional standpoint. There's so much more action in football than there is in soccer because take the World Cup, for example. USA versus England or whatever. There was 2 goals? There was 0 goals.
No goals.
Take that, for example. Think about how much action is in that. There's no action whatsoever. It's 0-0. And like I said, there's no action. There was no goals being scored. And even when they are down there by the goal, sometimes they don't even score, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. And they're just kicking the ball around.
Courtney seems like she has something to say.
I do have something to say. Just because that they don't score every 5 seconds doesn't mean that there's not a lot of action. Because it's a lot.
I'm not saying that.
It's a lot harder to get points on the board in soccer than it is in football. Because there's so many more opportunities to get any type of points.
Yeah, but they're just kicking the ball around.
Well, no,
very slowly.
No,
there's barely any runs.
Are you kidding me? There's always something going on, and even if they do slow down for a second, it's because they're being smart about how they play. Football, it's always just very in the moment, and they're not thinking things through.
Can I say why football is better?
After she finishes.
Okay.
I'm finished. I would like to hear why you think.
I think football is
better. I already know where this is going.
Because I have played a couple of pickup football games, and I've also watched a lot of football games.
So have I.
And when it comes down to it, football, there's 15 minutes each quarter, the whole 60 minutes of play. Once those 60 minutes are up, it's done. That's one reason why football is better, because in soccer you get some extra time or whatever if someone gets hurt. You don't know when the game's going to end, right? Football, you know when that game's going to end. It comes down to the wire. It's hit or get hit. That's what it is. There's big throws. Take last night, for example. Baker Mayfield has been playing on this team for 2 days. He comes in with a 98-yard touchdown drive to win the game and to seal the game. And there's multiple big throws in that last drive if you'll watch it.
If there's 60 minutes of play, then why does it take 4 hours?
Because the clock gets stopped.
Exactly. The clock gets stopped every 2 seconds. And so
but it's not 4 hours. That's baseball.
No.
It's maybe 2 hours?
No,
2.5.
No, it's usually I'm telling you.
But 2.5 hours of action.
No, it's not 2.5 hours of action.
It is.
No, it's not. It's probably an hour of them actually playing, which actually it is exactly an hour of them playing. And then the rest of the time is them just sitting there and huddling up.
No.
No, it's completely true. You can't, if you just said it's 2.5 hours of action, but they only play for 60 minutes.
Another reason football is better is because think about the commentators in soccer versus commentators in football. Football commentators make the game, even when they are just in a huddle, they make the game more exciting. Commentators in soccer, they're like, oh, and he passes the ball across the field. Oh, and he's offsides. That is detrimental.
Have you ever watched a soccer game?
Yes.
I just feel like you haven't because
I
obviously,
have.
like
I watched many soccer games, and it's boring. I sit there and ruin. Oh,
That's good.
What?
I win.
No, you don't win because soccer is better. Like it's
How?
because like it's actually like a real sport.
Whoa. Okay, Courtney, you can't come on here and make claims like that.
I'm not saying football's not a real sport, but soccer, like,
football is America's pastime.
You actually like have to be athletic to play.
You
soccer.
actually have to be athletic to play football. Do you
Not
know how many hits they take to their brain?
Because they're covered in like helmets and like padding and stuff. Like
exactly. You couldn't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that. But we still get hit like that.
No, you get fouled if you get hit like that.
Yeah, you do get fouled, but you still get hit like that.
No, not all the time because you're supposed to not get hit like that. The whole point of football is to tackle the person with the ball as hard as you can get tackled them.
All right. Evan, can you just real quick explain to me why soccer is more popular around the world?
I would say soccer is more popular around the world because it's kind of a simple game, and also like if you think about Britain and trying to think of other countries that soccer is.
Argentina.
Mexico, Argentina. Those are their home sports. Like that is their sport. In America, that's like, for football, like America is the only like nation that readily is like, it has the biggest. Like there's one NFL. There's like XFL, AFL, like CFL for Canada, but like when it comes to soccer, it's more popular because there's a whole bunch of different like leagues almost. There's like the Premier League. I know this isn't a good one, but like MLS. But there's a whole bunch of different leagues for soccer, and for football, there's only one, and America is really the only place for it.
I mean, I don't have anything to say on that. I mean, football's more popular here, but like soccer's still pretty cool.
All right. Well, shout out to Brent Lyons for the idea. Thank you so much
Football's
for joining Evan Norman and Courtney Fencl.
Football's better.
Soccer's better.
Football's better. Football is better. Football is better.
Soccer is better.
Football is better.
Soccer's better. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.
Football's better.